guys. I'm here to talk to you guys about how to be successful on Facebook. I've had many of you ask me what I can do to get more business on Facebook, and I wanted to kind of give you some pointers. The first is be consistent and persistent. Make sure that you are consistently posting 1 to 3 times a day. Make sure that you're in compliance. If you don't know what the compliance is for Plexus, ask your sponsor or your team leader what the compliance is for Plexus posts. 1 to 3 times a day. It may sound a bit much, but it doesn't have to be something so overbearing. You don't have to make it a job, but if you want to get people to notice you, you do have to be consistent. These can be easy posts, just like you with your Plexus pink bottle, saying, "Thank God I have my Plexus." Or it can be posts that you share of other people's, such as their testimony or other information. It doesn't even have to be Plexus related. It could be something about health. Today I found an article about Candida die-off, and I thought it was a terrific article, and it follows many of the principles of Plexus, but it doesn't say Plexus. But it's the fact that it's dealing with the things that we deal with as Plexus ambassadors and the products. So I was able to post that information. Make sure that if you're going to post something that it comes straight from you. You can save the photos, or you can make sure that you read the wording, because the ambassador that maybe shared it before said, "I felt this, I felt that." Well, you didn't feel that, or you didn't notice that. So you want to make sure that you're being honest. The other thing is, make sure you're not being negative. Now with Plexus, we encourage you to live healthy and happy. So make sure you're living a life that shows that you are healthy and happy. Now of course, we are human beings, so negativity is going to come into it. You're going to have a bad day, you're not going to get enough sleep, you're going to end up sick. And you know what? That's real life things. You need to post about those things. But try not to be completely negative. Perhaps instead of saying, "I haven't been sleeping, I'm so angry, I wish things would get better," you say something like, "I only got a couple hours sleep last night. Thank God for my Plexus pink drink to give me my energy that I need to make it through the day." Or maybe you went out and you ate, pizza and beer, but that's all right. You could say something like, "I went and had my splurge today, but I'm so glad that I had my block with me to help me block those carbohydrates." Try to make it positive, but be real. Share your real life experiences, but also make sure that you're not so negative that people say, "I don't believe what she says. That Plexus stuff must not be working." Like I said, also live the lifestyle. You want to show that you are getting healthy or are healthier. So perhaps maybe you shouldn't post something each day with you and a bag of chips and a bright yellow Mountain Dew in front of them. They say, "Oh, I don't think that Plexus Slim is quite working." So make sure that you are actually living the lifestyle. Show yourself climbing a mountain or taking a walk. Another thing is that you can do is make sure you're sharing your little journeys out there. Like, "I slept good last night. I went to sleep easily. I woke up refreshed. I took a to-go box home. Instead of wanting chips, I wanted that salad." Share the little victories. You don't have to have a 500-pound loss to be victorious. Little things that are victories to you will be victories to other people. Think about how many people you know that are having blood sugar issues, or who are having health issues such as fatigue and anxiety. These are things that you're living, and you can see a change with Plexus. So share them. The other thing is to make sure that you're private messaging people. Yes, you can post all day. Yes, you can tag people all day. But honestly, when you private message someone, you're reaching out to just them. Talk to them. Become their friend, even if you are already their friend. Don't just talk about Plexus. Say, "How was your day? How are you doing? How's your Plexus journey going?" Do that. But also, make sure that you're a real human being and don't seem like a pushy salesperson. When you do a private message, you're talking to that person one-on-one. You're not talking to the whole Facebook world. Private messages work great. The last thing you really have to do is follow up. Make sure that you're following up with them. I do this daily. I pick a couple people and I just follow up and say, hey, how's your Plexus journey going? Or how are you feeling? Or how are you doing? Or I may even just ask them about their day. A lot of times it just leads to Plexus. But follow up. The more you speak to them, the more it allows them to ask questions, and the more chances of them becoming a customer, becoming an ambassador, or trying new products. This is just some of my helpful tips. Of course, there's 100 million more out there, but if you have any questions, feel free to always reach out to me. Again, I'm so happy to have each and every one of you on my team.